Hi everyone, this is Brianna from Run the Edge, and I'm going to show you how to sync your Apple Watch and Apple Health Kit to the Run the Edge tracker. In order to do this, you're going to need to download an app called Trackery in the App Store. Go ahead and search in the App Store for Trackery. It looks like this, and download it. Then you're going to go to the Trackery app to log in. Now, first point of clarification, Trackery is not where you are logging miles, you're just syncing your Apple Health data and your Apple Health Kit to our tracker. Remember, the tracker looks like this. This is where you're logging your miles and earning your bibs. We're just syncing our Apple Health data and our Apple Watch. When you log into Trackery, make sure you log in with the exact same credentials you used to log into the Run the Edge tracker. So use those credentials, hit sign in, and you're going to get to a screen that shows you that you are disconnected. So we're going to want to connect to bring in some data into our Run the Edge tracker. So I'm going to click on the disconnected. It's going to tell us what we're about to do. We're going to use Trackery to connect our Apple Watch and Apple Health data. So I'm going to click Open Apple Health. And I have to make a quick decision here. Do I want just workouts to come in, or do I want workouts and steps? If I want just workouts, I'm going to turn on workouts, and I'm going to leave walking plus running distance off. If I would like to bring in steps, I'm going to turn that toggle on as well. If you don't want the steps, just turn it off. I'm going to turn it on so I can show you what it looks like to bring in workouts and steps. I'm going to hit allow at the top. It's going to then ask me one more question. Do I want to sync from today forward, or do I want to sync past data? If you're starting your challenge today and you only want data from today forward, click sync today forward. If you're starting a little late and you need to bring in some past Apple Health data or Apple Watch data, click sync past data. I'm going to do that just to bring in a little bit of extra data for you. Go one day back, hit start sync. It's going to think for a second, and I'm done. Click onward, and now it takes me to a screen that shows that I'm connected. If I click on the connected, it's actually confirming when my last sync was and what was synced. Here, just to note very quickly, you do have a sync now and a disconnect sync button. We're going to go over disconnect sync in a second. The sync now, you do have this app running in the background. It's going to try to auto sync when you have new data, but if you're really antsy and you want it to come in right away, you can always come back to the app and hit sync now. It should update throughout the day, but that's a way to force that data in. So let's go back to my Run the Edge tracker and see if I had some data come in. So I'm going to refresh my home. Go ahead and scroll down, and I can see that I did have some data come in on the 30th and the 31st. So if I go to the 31st, you can see I have my workouts and a little bit of walking miles that I did. That's great. Go back. Now I'm going to show you what you want to do if you disconnect. So if I don't want Apple Health data to come into the tracker anymore, I'm going to go back to that connected screen, hit disconnect sync, and make a decision if I want to delete past miles or just preserve them and just not have Apple data come in going forward. If I keep that toggle on, it's going to delete past synced miles. If I turn it off, it's going to preserve. If you don't want to lose any of those miles, keep preserve, then the sync will be broken going forward. I'm going to delete past miles just to show you what happens. So I'm going to disconnect the sync. It's going to think for a second. Now I'm disconnected. If I go back to my tracker, go ahead and refresh, you will see that data is gone. It's that simple, everyone. That is how you're going to sync your Apple Watch and Apple Health to the Run the Edge tracker. Have fun.